Have you guys ever heard about the real legend of La Llorona? So the legend of La Llorona will vary a little depending on who is telling it or what part of the Mexican region you hear it from. But the way it was taught to me and my cousins when we were kids goes like this. In a small village lived a beautiful woman named Maria who captured the gaze of many men due to her beauty and the way she carried herself. Maria loved having a good time and would often frequent the fiestas and bailes that took place all over the nearby villages. During one of these outings, Maria met a rich man who eventually became her husband. They had 2 boys together, and Maria settled down to take care of her children. A short time after having her second child, Maria's husband became distant with her and would spend less and less time at home, eventually leaving them alone for months at a time while he went out with other women. When Maria found out about her husband's infidelity, it filled her with rage, but she decided to wait and see if her husband would change. Unfortunately, this never happened. One day while walking into town with her 2 children, she recognized her husband's carriage and thinking he would stop and pick them up, she got ready and excited to greet him. As her husband approached him, he did slow down the carriage down, but instead of greeting her, he only greeted the boys and ignored her. This filled Maria with uncontrollable rage, and as she saw her husband drive off into the distance, she turned around and marched her and the boys to the nearby river where she drowned them one by one. Eventually, she came to her senses, but the harm was already done. And after realizing what she had done, she began to cry uncontrollably and search for her children. The river had already claimed them and they were nowhere to be found. This made her lose her mind and immediately began to search for her children and screaming out for them. Every day Maria was seen crying, screaming, and searching for her 2 boys. Years went by and she never stopped looking for them. After passing away, her spirit was cursed to wander for eternity, always searching for her lost children. If you think this is nothing more than a simple legend, then you might be in the wrong. Many people have recorded loud wailing all across Mexico and U.S. towns that were once part of Mexico. Her terrifying screams and sightings can still be heard and seen near waterways, and many people have recorded proof of their cries. If you want me to post videos of those screams, let me know in the comments.